Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of the R Show, which is a weekly show every Sunday night at 7 o'clock Mountain Time, 6 o'clock Pacific, 9 o'clock Eastern, and 8 Pacific, 8 Central, where we talk about various topics. And this week we're talking about fulfillment companies. And with me, as usual, is Mr. Guard Couture. And our guest tonight is Mary. And I will let Sean do his little introduction, and then we'll go from there.
Oh, well, you know me. I'm Cool Toads. Pretty much, I have a show on Friday nights, 5 o'clock Pacific, 8 o'clock Eastern. It's called Toadcast. Um, Next week, actually, just scheduled. Um, the Come Up King is relaunching his videos or his channel, so he's going to be the guest next Friday. So definitely tune in for that if you don't know who that is. And I also have a group on Facebook called the Frog Pond. I don't I haven't been very active in it, but it's there if you want to join. Just type in the Frog Pond. So, yep, that's that. And I'm here Sunday nights.
And yes, it's Mary. Let you introduce yourself to everybody and let them know about you.
My name is Mary Ann Tylor, and I own Central Wisconsin Prep Pack and Ship. We are a prep and pack company for Amazon and eBay. So the seller ships their product to us. We prep it and pack it. eBay, it goes directly to the customer. Amazon, it will go to their warehouse.
Okay. And how long have you been in the fulfillment business?
We opened up in 2014.
Oh, so fairly new.
Yeah. I had a building that was sitting empty, so that's what we used for our warehouse, and worked directly out of there.
Cool.
Okay. And what made you actually get into doing the fulfillment and the reselling?
I started off with eBay and Amazon in 2013. I started drop shipping, which was not a good business model at all. I paid thousands and thousands of dollars to learn it. Um, had almost had my eBay and my Amazon account shut down because of shipping time and things like that. So I went and bought pallets. I bought 8 pallets from Walmart and 4 pallets, actually 3 pallets from Macy's. That all mostly was eBay stuff. When I started doing the Amazon FBA, I started shipping things to them and noticed there's a great deal of need for prep services. And because they had the billing, I thought that I would just start a business like that, and it's gone very, very well. I work with small customers as well as pallet customers. Very, very exciting. Very exciting.
Okay. And what? How long have you been into reselling itself? Like, I know you just said you started doing drop shipping, but I mean, how many years have you been trying to do it before you really got into the fulfillment part?
I started, like I said, I started drop shipping in 2013, and in 2014, I started shipping myself directly from here.
Okay. Now, I don't know. I don't want to just please don't take this question the wrong way. It's kind of hard for you to explain it. Wouldn't it be cheaper just to pack, someone to pack up and ship it to them for themselves? Uh, or are your customers mainly dealing with larger inventory type of thing?
A lot of my customers either live in a small house where they just can't, bring it there. A lot of them are online arbitrage as well as wholesalers. So because we're commercial, we can actually receive pallets where you know, a lot of these houses, they can't get pallets at their house. And I'm in the Midwest, so they're not shipping from, say they have a wholesaler in Chicago, they're not shipping it to California and then back to the Amazon warehouses.
Okay. Johnny, want to do some
Nice.
shout out for in
I
comments?
like that idea. Like you just said, it cuts out like that whole. Yeah, I can see where that would save a lot of money.
Saves a lot of money in shipping. I'm, you know, Midwest, so the shipping is very, very economical.
Yep, we have OG Picker first in here. And Brian, Arbitrage Albatross. I hadn't said your name for so long, and now look what happens. I'm back to not being able to say it. Angie Martin, and my dog just hit his head and shook my whole desk. Let's see, where else are we now? Pretty much. Oh, Texas Gal Treasures. What's up, Margaret? How's it going? Swamp Pickers in here. Bay Area Vintage Picker. What's up? I don't remember seeing your name before. Welcome if it's the first time. And I know there's a couple. Larry's Treasures. What's up, man? And Debbie B. She's in there. She just joined the Frog Pond. So welcome to that as well. That's it.
And I know you have a couple of questions.
I do. What was your biggest obstacle when starting the business that you're in now?
With the prep, pack, and ship,
Yeah.
my biggest obstacle, getting a forklift to get the pallets off the truck. I really, there's a lot of customers out there, you know, that just can't handle the inventory at their houses. I have one account. I don't disclose who my accounts are. I don't disclose sellers. We have a contract that I have him sign. But he literally does not touch his business. He has VAs to do the buying. They ship the stuff here. I ship it to Amazon, and he gets paid every 2 weeks, or maybe weekly. I don't know.
Nice.
But never, you know, never touches a product. Never even makes a phone call, or he has all his VAs to do it. So.
Very cool.
And when you're not working, what do you do for hobbies?
Harley Davidson. Ride a motorcycle. In the summer, of course.
Yeah, not much riding around in the winter.
No.
Not there. Or maybe you could turn it into a snowmobile or something. That'd
There
be
you
cool.
go.
And what are your plans in the future? Not just for your business, but for yourself.
Oh, for my business, our warehouse is big enough right now, but we are looking at another building. You know, we just don't know yet as far as getting bigger and bigger. If we see need for it, we are going to buy another building, and it's just like a block up the road. So pretty much, you know, the same town. For myself, I want to at least take one day off to be with my grandkid. I want to get people trained enough. We start receiving pallets at like 7 o'clock in the morning. So then our next delivery is like FedEx at 11. UPS comes about 2:30, and then speedy delivery comes 4:30, 5 o'clock. And we do have a 24-hour turnaround, so depending on what we get all day long determines how late we stay at night. So usually we can get out of here at 5, but like I said, I just got 4 pallets in, so I've kind of been working yesterday and today on it. So some of that product can go out the door tomorrow. You know, it doesn't do the seller any good to have that inventory in my warehouse. So we do have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround time, which the sellers just love.
Okay.
Yeah, that kind of goes along with one of my questions. Do you ever see you handing the business off to somebody? I mean, say like even a family member, or almost like handing it down generation to generation kind of idea.
My daughter hates her job where she works, so yeah, maybe I'll give it to her.
There you go.
And she'll stop by after work with my granddaughter and help. That gives us time to chit chat, and you're just labeling or bubble wrapping anyway, so.
Cool.
Well,
Yeah.
actually, that's one of my questions. I was going to say, were you a small company or a large one? Where your family, how many family members helped you in it?
My son owns his own trucking company, so he can bring pallets. My daughter can stop up after work, and like I said, we're just chit-chatting and bubble wrapping, and, my granddaughter's running around the warehouse, so. And then my other son, he's a farmer, so I don't see him doing anything with it.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah, I can see not. He's
No.
like the heck with that. Yeah.
He probably has about 400 cows, so no, I don't think he's gonna
Oh wow. Yeah.
prep, pack, and ship anything.
Not unless it's his own cheese or something.
Yeah, no kidding. Butter.
Yeah, butter. How do you find your clients and stuff? Do you just put ads out, or word of mouth, or?
It's word of mouth. I usually run specials. If you send a client my way, I get them. You get 25% off an order. That's helped a great deal. Facebook groups. I had a website. Oh, it's getting windy. I had a website, custom built for me. So that's doing well. I work with a lot of out-of-country people because of the online arbitrage.
Mm.
So yeah, I have people in the Philippines, Nicaragua, Australia, Europe, all over the place. So yeah, it's been very good.
You see, how big of a need do you see for it in other areas? Like, I don't know how many companies are out there like you. So,
I think there's probably 5 or 6 of us out here.
Wow. It's probably going to be more after this show.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's not easy work some days.
Oh no, yeah, there's no way that could be easy sometimes. Holy moly.
Especially
like dealing with pallets. Yeah.
These 4 pallets I just got in is all glassware. They were 7 feet tall.
Oh,
and
man.
to get them off the pallet was, yeah.
Fun. Yeah, especially when you're not 7 feet tall, it makes it rough.
Yeah, I'm about 5'3", so I'm standing with my toes on the edge of the pallet, trying to get it off.
And how much freedom do you have between the business and your personal life? Like, I know you say you sometimes can get off at 5, but I mean, if you take a whole weekend off when you don't have a pallet coming in on a Friday?
Oh, definitely, yeah. We're going to take a week off in July. We're going to go camping, although we're camping like 10 miles from home. So if I do have to come back for something, I can. But, yeah, I'm planning on taking a week off in July. And the products still have to go out. Todd, come and shut this. Sorry, guys. It's really raining.
All right, you warned us ahead of time. Okay, and what is it that you enjoy most about your business?
Working with people from all over the country, different countries, and I really enjoy that, learning about their, culture, and we get mixed up on like time sometimes because I'll receive a shipment in and we work with a workflow. So I'll message someone on Facebook or whatever, and then I realize, it's like 3 o'clock in the morning there, but it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon here, and I don't know how many times I've gotten people out of bed just not, realizing the time difference. It's like,
Yes, I imagine some of the customers weren't too happy at 3 o'clock in the morning getting a message saying, "We need this answered."
well, then, I'll just let them know, can you check your workflow? This is what came in, because some customers want me to ship right away. And some customers will wait till they have like 30 or 40 products or whatever, and it never fails. I go in and message them, and yeah, it's morning there. It's like,
Okay. John, you got another question?
Um, yeah, was there a lot of naysayers? Say, like, would you tell people about it and they're like, "What? That'll never work," or anything like that, or did you just do it?
I just did it. I had an empty billing, and I saw the need, and so we went for it.
Sweet, cool.
Okay. And I see we're up to 19 viewers so far. I want to welcome everybody again.
Oh, God dang it.
And for anybody that's new that doesn't know what we're talking about fulfillment company for Mary, who has started her fulfillment company in 2014. So if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask, and we will get them answered. Um, okay, I'm going to go a little bit into the process, if you don't mind. What is your process, or what is the fulfillment process, and how does it work?
Okay, like I said, we work off a workflow for every customer. So when they order the product, they're going to put that in the workflow and how many products they're sending to us. So when we start receiving that, I'm going to go in and enter the UPC code. I'm going to enter the quantity in and the date in. And then it kind of hangs there if we're shipping right away. I'll message them to let them know what we got. And a lot of accounts, I have limited access to their account, so I can log into their account and create the shipping plan and the labels and all that. So once it gets to me, I can just ship their order out right away. Others ones do not. I do not have access to their account. So I'll let them know that the inventory is here. They will do the shipment and send me the labels. I label everything up, put them in the boxes, weigh the boxes, and send them dimensions. And they send me the label for the boxes, and the shipment's done.
Okay. We have a question here from Texas Gal Treasures, who will be on next week on our Mother's Day special. At what point is it worth it for a small seller to use a fulfillment company?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Can we? I think
Do
I
a
don't know.
song and dance?
Yeah, I think she got frozen. I think Storm may have knocked her.
Yeah.
Well, I'll try to answer your question because I don't even know, honestly, Margaret, because that's one of the ones I was going to ask. What was the point? I had a different wording, so hopefully
I would
Mary,
think. Oh, sorry, go for it, man.
well, I was going to say hopefully Mary can come back if the storm doesn't knock her out for completely.
Yeah. I would think of the time would be when you absolutely can't get everything done, and you don't, either you can't yet or you don't want to get a warehouse or something. Once you build up to that point, then you would start shipping off things. Or if you're doing pallets, you could just ship a pallet to them. That's what I would think. Of course, I'm not a pro, obviously, but
Yep. And yep, she did get knocked out.
Yep.
That's the chat. And let's see, I saw a question for. Well, yeah. The answer there, she's gotten people from selling stuff from around the world. She's got in Europe. She's got in Nicaragua.
Yep.
So apparently, it's a worldwide need. One of the few that are doing it. I don't know if I would use a company like that. And I'm not knocking it. It's just I like to have control of what goes on with my stuff. So
Margaret wants to know what our superpower would be. Mine would be. Well, there's a couple. It'd be kind of cool to do like the Jedi mind trick, or be invisible. One of the two.
let's see. I don't know. I don't know what I have for a superpower. I had to have something that would help me make money.
Be the Joker then.
Man, that's not even my personality.
Oh yeah, it's true. So yep, a quick reminder that next week will be Margaret, Texas Ann. I'm reading her everything over here. Texas Gal Treasures. Yeah, just trying to fill air. But and then
I don't have Facebook. You had to contact Mary to find out if she's okay. So
yeah, and on Tuesday it's going to be a special edition Toadcast. So if y'all wanna, whoever wants to be on there, I got like 4 spots left. So.
And speaking of
And
Mary, she's back.
Welcome.
Welcome back.
A window right here, the
Yeah.
rain.
Pouring hard.
Yeah. Sorry about that, guys.
No worries.
I was in the middle of asking you a question that when you got knocked out. It was from Texas Gal Treasures. At what point is it worth it for a small seller to use a fulfillment company?
Oh, Lord, that's kind of a hard question. When they can't process it at home anymore, maybe when they start with wholesale accounts. And, you know, with wholesale, you're probably ordering 24, 48 at a time. And then we can ship the case packs into Amazon instead of, they still all have to be taken out and labeled, but then you can put them back in the case and ship them by the case pack, and it's cheaper for the seller. You know, the decision is really up to the seller.
Okay.
Maybe when you're at 100, 150 products a week, you know, I think it's really up to the seller when they're, you know, can't handle it in their home anymore or.
Okay, and one of the other questions that was asked was from, let's see, I kind of answered it for you already. Swamp Picker asked, how far has someone sent you something to send to Amazon? He was in Louisiana.
I missed that. I'm sorry, Chris.
He asked how far away was the furthest you had somebody send you something for Amazon because he lives in Louisiana.
I work with people from all over, so.
Yeah, I answered it kind of for him, saying you had people sent from Nicaragua and Europe, so.
Yeah, it's that is like a lot of the online arbitrage. I am working with a gentleman right now from Australia. He's working on wholesale accounts. So he would just buy wholesale and then have them shipped here. I'm assuming by the pallet. And then we'll just break it down and ship it for him.
Okay, and on your website that you shared for the show, we noticed that you say you take off price tags and stuff like that. Is that for garage sale to price tags or price tags off of
No,
Walmart?
that's, well, I would imagine if, we could if they got it at a garage sale, but it's mostly online arbitrage. Kohl's is terrible. They use glue that just doesn't come off.
Wouldn't it? Okay, then my next question wouldn't it be wise if say the seller had a different lower price? Wouldn't it be good to leave the price tag on so the buyer know really see that they're getting a deal?
But what, we don't leave them on. What
What?
if, what if, yeah, no. I mean, I don't know what these customers pay for the stuff, so the price tags always come off. What if they have something for $34.99 and they're selling it for $99.99? I would not be happy as a customer getting that product that was a $35 product and being charged, $99. Nope, everything comes off.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have any other questions, Sean? Since your head's down, or are you looking at one of your questions?
No, I was writing something that has nothing to do with the show. Sorry. Oh, Brian was saying he was going to join the Tuesday Toadcast, so I had to write it down because I forget things. But actually, I don't, because you guys pretty much have answered the questions I had. I got the ones I did, and nobody in the comment has any either. In the comments.
Okay. Well, I kind of asked this earlier, but instead of a buyer sending their items to FBA, doesn't it cost extra money by sending it first? And you guys pay for the shipping to go to them out of their FBA after the fact.
I guess it's how much I mean, yes, you can send it directly to Amazon. Will they remove the price tags? I don't think so. Will they bundle? They don't do bundling. So if the customer's bundling, they won't do that. A lot of times we'll get, we process a lot of shoes. So you have a size 8 shoe and a size 9 shoe box. Are they going to catch that?
Doubt it.
Is the customer going to get a pair of size 8 shoes or a size pair of 9 shoes? So at that point, we just take them out of the box and set polybag them for them. We always let the customer know, but, or you have a size 6.5 and a 7 in a box. I don't know. Is Amazon going to catch that, or are they just going to scan what's on the outside of that box?
I don't know that. I don't deal with FBA, so that's why I just figured that'd be a good question to ask you guys for difference.
I can guarantee you, Amazon is not gonna. They're just gonna scan the box. They don't, or the workers themselves. They've got all their deadlines and stuff, and the amount they need to pick out and send, get sent. So they're not gonna worry about it as long as that scans and it says it's supposed to be that. They don't care.
Yeah.
You know.
We open up every box of shoes. We check the tongues to make sure. We got one box with 2 right shoes in it. So,
Yeah.
I mean, if people trust Amazon, but there's a lot of stuff that comes in that's just not correct. And we get stuff from Amazon that's not correct also. So,
Okay. I see Cedar came in and says hi to you.
Hello there.
And
Oh,
what's
Margaret's
that?
going and Margaret's heading out. Bye, Margaret. Good night.
Night, Margaret. See you next week. Okay, and well, you kind of already answered my other question. I was going to ask you, is it probably regional or national wide, but you're worldwide because you're from Europe and
Definitely worldwide, yes.
And are you on a first name basis with your customers, or
Definitely, yeah, yes.
okay? So I was
We
sure.
chat like them out on Facebook or through emails or.
Okay. Anything else, Sean?
Oh, Nothing's different except my cat.
Okay, well, uh, I did go through my questions kind of fast this time. I thought we'd have a little more questions from the viewers. Because this is something new. I don't think anybody else has ever talked about on a different show. So,
Well, what kind of things that we didn't discuss would you want to share with the viewers or something? I mean, is there certain things that, like, if we sent something into you, we would need to look for, or specific
The,
things?
the whole process is set up through Google Documents. So the first process is the account open up, and then I make up a workflow for each customer so then we know what's actually coming in. Some of the questions I ask, okay, do you want to send it out immediately? Because a lot of these groups have those be on the lookout, BOLOs.
Yeah,
Well, by the time everybody sees them, if that's sitting here for 3 weeks, that market is already saturated by the time it gets there. So, send it out right away.
yeah,
But some people don't do that. They'll get 30 or 40 products and then ship them. So it's really how the seller wants to set up the account. We get groceries, pallets of groceries where we bundle them. Um, the customers do not want this stuff sitting in warehouses. They want the money to turn. And I
yeah.
think that's why a lot of sellers sell on Amazon. I'm just kind of looking at my notes to see what I wrote down. We start receiving at 7 o'clock in the morning. We're usually received till 6. Um,
Now, are there different levels of what somebody has to pay you guys on different, say a certain amount of pallets, or if you're bundling, there's a little more work involved, that kind of thing?
right, right. The bigger the seller gets, the price does drop. So, if they're sending, I had a gentleman call me who wants to sell 50,000 products a month. Well, I can't charge him the same price as what I'm charging someone to do 10 for. So, yes, we do have a discount for larger customers. To label them, it's 75 cents. To polybag and label, it's $1. The bundles are $1.50. And I don't charge for, I shouldn't say I don't charge for bubble wrap because I'm in the process of bubble wrapping pie plates. That's what I was doing today. A lot of them. And so instead of charging him for poly, I'll just charge him $1.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, I do discount for larger sellers.
okay. And
That keeps my employees working. And me.
No doubt.
well, how many employees do you have?
I have one that is strictly does the eBay. My eBay and other sellers, the shipping for them. And 6 actually, not all full time. I have a girl that one of my best friend's daughter's gonna come and learn the labeling for this summer. She's in high school. So yeah.
Okay.
Well, that'll keep her busy.
Yeah.
Okay, Caesar has a question. Did you figure out what you are going to charge on toys per our last conversation?
Caesar, I'm just gonna do the flat rate as you talked about. I don't charge for storage. So, like for the electronics, I just charge a flat rate and I'm gonna stick with that.
Okay.
Make sure you charge Caesar extra if he sends anything to you.
Okay, what? Any other questions? No.
So obviously it would send in, or you guys are busy enough as it is, but was there ever any thought of a private label, since you kind of have that shipping out already? I mean, you know how you would get a lot of something in and you could just ship it right out, no problem?
Right. I haven't really looked at private label, to be honest with you. I have a small account on Amazon, and I have not done a lot with it because of the prep, pack, and ship.
Mm.
I don't, like, we have a non-compete clause. We have a disclosure. I do not disclose, wholesalers, customers, nothing like that. So I'm really kind of letting my Amazon account dwindle down. If I'm out and I find 10 cortisone 10 for $1, each, I might send it in, but it's not something that I'm out there looking for.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay. Like, yes, another question I can come up with. You just said you had one. This might get into your car, so if you can't answer it, I understand. You said you had one fellow that went like $50,000 worth of sales or products. What's the most you handled for a client, either before when they first started or as they built?
I can't tell you that.
Okay.
Like I got these 4 pallets in. I have no idea what that cost is.
Mm.
I don't know where he got it. I have no idea.
Okay. That's why I said if you couldn't answer, you couldn't answer. I just figured I'd ask because it was.
When I got those 8 pallets from Walmart, I got those, I'm going to say July or August of last year, and I think I only paid like $1,000 for 4 pallets. One was in Indianapolis, or 4 were in Indianapolis, and I can't remember where the other 4 came out of. And trucking was like $1,000 on one and $400 back on the other 4. So, I don't know.
Okay.
So my cost would have been, on the one shipment, would have been the $1,000 for the 4 pallets plus $1,000 in shipping, so $2,000 for 4 pallets.
Yeah, and the one guy who would bring the 1,000 per pallet would have broken down at 450 per pallet.
Right. And I do not work with customer returns. The only thing I will work with are shelf pulls. Customer returns are a disaster.
Mm.
You know.
You have to look through everything and make
Yep.
sure it's all there and check if it works and.
Right. I had gotten a pallet from a gentleman. It was all bedding from Macy's, and the truck pulls up out here, and the first thing the driver does is pull out this set of bed sheets that are all wrapped in tape. Well, I'm not gonna, we just don't have the time to go through that kind of stuff. If it's bedding sheets in the plastic, where we can. So I do not accept customer returns. I will accept the shelf pulls for my customers, but no customer returns. It's crazy.
Okay, I see we got a couple people that just showed up, and they're asking questions that we covered earlier. Turtle Trader and Snowbird Picker. Well, you already answered this one, and I hope you don't mind me asking it again. Turtle Trader asks, how long have you been in business and how many employees?
We opened up in 2014. We have 1 full-time and 6 others that, like Friday when we got the 4 pallets, I had extra people here. But yeah, it's kind of an up and down thing. It all depends on our workflow and how many people, what comes in for the day. They don't come in till noon. They work like from noon to 5 or 6 or 8. It all depends on what comes in that day.
It's a pretty good gig.
Yeah, I'd like to go to work at noon every day.
Yeah.
And also Snowbird Picker, who also just showed up. ask, uh, so you just started the show. What is it that you do, and what is your business? So somebody answered it in the comments already. If you want to repeat all that again, I think they would appreciate it.
So the company is called Central Wisconsin Prep, Pack, and Ship, and we prep and pack for Amazon, FBA, and also eBay sellers that send us product by the pallet. So we can just log into their eBay account and do the shipping and log right back out. And the same thing with Amazon. I do have access to some of the accounts, so I can log in, set the shipment up, print the labels, put it in boxes, and the shipment's done.
Okay. Hopefully that answered your question, guys. Any others? Just write them out.
So, does the seller list it and then send it to you? Or would you guys list as well?
We can list as well.
Oh.
All I do is go in. All I do is go in and put that UPC code in, and put it in their inventory, and then I'll let them know that the shipment goes out, and they can go in and do their own pricing.
Cool.
Yeah, exactly. I remember you saying that one guy doesn't even touch his, before the show started, you said that one guy doesn't even touch his product. I was wondering, how does he pull that off, having virtual assistants to buy stuff, and then have it shipped to you? It's like, that's real drop shipping if you really think about it. He doesn't even touch anything.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'd have to have a lot of high dollar stuff to be able to ship out there, though.
Yeah, you definitely want to do it by the pallet.
Yeah.
Like things that come out of Chicago or, down in that area, it's only about $400 to get it here. Or Indianapolis, it's about $400. So, but if you're buying pallets, your cost per item then, isn't that significant.
That's what Snowbird Picker was saying. He sold his business a while back and relocated to Florida. Can't do retirement, so he's looking to get into heavy FBA. Burned out on eBay. Yeah. There's a lot of people burned out on eBay, I think.
Yeah. Out of those 11 pallets that I bought, I only have probably about one left, and when I'm done with eBay, I'm done. We'll still ship for the customers, but I don't want to take pictures and take measurements and return shoes all the time, just...
Okay, well, in that case, you already said that one employee that does the eBay all by himself, so it's not like he's got to lose his job if you stop doing eBay.
Yeah. We'll pull her over into the other section. Still have work.
Anything else in the comments, Sean?
Yep, putting one up now. I don't know if you can answer that question, though.
Yeah, I don't know if you can answer it either. If you can't, but that. Do you see a lot of coming through your services?
I would definitely find a niche. Probably in the houseware category.
Okay, Robert. Didn't tell you exactly what it is, but
that was a pretty good answer, though. For gives you a focus a trail to go on.
Trail.
Down the rabbit hole. Here we go.
They use it for wedding gifts. They use it for bridal showers. They.
Yeah.
Birthday present, Mother's Day.
Hey. Shh.
And how do you see yourself running this business?
Types.
can't tell by my gray hair, I'm 50-ish. So at least 10 more years, as long as the market is steady. I can see me doing it 10 more years. 15. Social Security says I have to be 72, but I don't know about that.
Especially if you have help with that, you have them do all it. Like if your daughter came in and started quit her job, started helping you, you can actually say, okay,
Right.
now you take over, and you can slowly just get the checks and just say, you do the work.
There you go.
Yep.
I'll take the grandkids for ice cream and you guys work.
There you go. You say, hey, don't you want me to babysit? Come on over. Oh, I have this pallet I forgot about. Yeah, I'll take the kids out.
We'll go get ice cream and go to
Yeah.
the park. And, yeah.
So you can see this being something that booms in the future, like more of your company type. You say there's 5 or 6 of you out already. What about in other parts of the country? You think it like something that would be good for somebody to get into if they had the money and knew what you were doing?
I would. I do okay because I own a building and I had a building. I just don't know if you were paying a lease. I don't know, how that would work. You've got your commercial insurance, you've got your electric, you've got who's going to make the repairs, you've got, and I own the building, so it's hard to say. It's very, very hard to say.
Okay.
I mean, there's definitely a market out there for it, but I don't know how many customers you'd have to have for that kind of, you know, you're paying $1,300 a month in warehouse, and you've got the electric and heat, and I don't know. I was very fortunate to own a building.
Well, I would
How
say
big is your building?
Pardon?
How big is your building anyway?
6,000 square feet right now, with we can add about 4,000 more.
Ooh, wow.
I was gonna say the need must be pretty good if you're getting people from Nicaragua and Europe sending you stuff. So
That's a lot of online arbitrage.
yeah, but I'm saying still, even if it's online advertising, that's other people in other countries or in other parts of the U.S. can get them customers that way too.
Right, right.
And speaking of which, when you do get the items from your customers on your pallets, if there are issues, how do you handle it with them? Like say something came in broke.
I take pictures and I either upload them to Facebook or I send them directly to their cell phone.
Okay, so they really are personal with them. When if you know their cell phone number, you can send them a picture that way instead of having to go through.
Oh, yeah. I have a lot of cell phone numbers, and we talk probably once a week, and if we have any problems, I call them or send pictures.
All right. Anything in the comments, Sean?
The come up came in to say hi and stuff. He asked a question about how long it takes to do the pallets and such, and I told him 24 to 48 hours. But,
Okay.
Yeah, these 4 pallets that we got in Friday, like I said, I did work yesterday and today. They came in late. I had no employees here, so I was just down there kind of putzing around myself. But yeah, at least 2 would be shipping out of here on Tuesday, and hopefully the other 2 will go out on Friday, along with prepping for our other customers as well. We'll get extra help in here this week, and
Okay. Well,
sorry.
we made him cut cut this one a little shorter than normal. There's not going to be too many questions. I thought we'd have more viewers for tonight. So, I don't know if too many people are in the groups that are looking to get into this type of.
Yeah, maybe they didn't quite understand what it was. Maybe we'll have to get the word out there a little bit more. Get her some business.
I think she's got enough business. It's just.
We have more people looking for work, so we can definitely add employees.
All right, I've still not seen anything from it. So, you don't have any more questions, Sean? I know you had at least 5.
I asked them all already.
Dang, you really fooled.
Yeah. So there's a thing that we usually do. We have the guests ask us questions. If you have any questions you want to ask us.
Yeah, I forgot all about that one.
We shouldn't have done the pre-show.
I know. Yeah.
So, Chris, do you do eBay full-time? Is that your main source of income then?
Well, I'm on disability. I want to be off disability, so it's very hard for. My wife's also having issues too, so it's like I do what I can, and whatever I make, I try putting it back into the business and see if I can eventually get off all the assistance I do get. I get assistance. I don't want to be on it, so.
Okay. And Sean, I see you're posting a lot. You're really getting back into eBay. Do you also do Amazon or not?
I do Amazon FBA. And yeah, I don't do a lot of it. Pretty much a lot of one-offs and such. And then I usually get out one shipment a month, I guess now. Yeah, not very much, but yeah, starting to build up again. So.
The start.
Yeah, definitely helps. It adds to it. I mean, I remember back in August, my first shipment went out, and I ended up like making half of what I was making on eBay at the time. And yeah, it was crazy cool. Like, wow, I hardly did any work.
You know, and the selling platforms are so different.
Yeah.
eBay, I shouldn't say this on air. eBay, it seems like they want everything for nothing, and Amazon, it seems like they just buy crazy, and they don't care what they're paying for it.
Yeah. So I was telling somebody today, it still seems like eBay is that go get it cheap auction site. You know, they're expecting it to be cheap. You know, something for nothing almost. You know.
Yeah.
So.
Well, like I tell a lot of people are complaining on the Facebook groups, eBay, in my opinion, is trying to get back to their roots. They're trying to. Everybody complain about the charging of fees and everything else, and going down to 40 or 20 free listings. When I first started 10 years ago, I had to pay per picture per listing. So everybody complain about $1 for a 1 day or a 3 day listing. You're getting off easy with that. If I'd paying having 12 pictures in a listing at 15 cents a picture, that's $1.80 in one fee. You're trying to start your list auctions at 99 cents. Where are you going to make money that way? So, but they're trying to get back to their roots, in my opinion.
I haven't really kept up on eBay, so if you run a 1 or 3 day auction, it's going to be $1.
They started it on the first.
But if you sell it, then you get that $1 back, right?
I don't know if it's $1 you get back or the listing fee, the 30-cent fee. I know they said if you do an auction, a regular auction, the 30-cent auction, you get your fee back if it sells. If not, you gotta pay the fee. So in a roundabout way, it's still free if it sells.
Larry's treasures. Larry says I work for eBay. Nah, it's definitely not me. Biohazard Picker just got here. He's nice.
Yeah, he's not sneaking in.
Joseph Hare, what's up, man? Didn't know you were here.
And Adam also said he saw the lightning behind Mary Ann.
Yep.
Yep, she's in the middle of a storm.
Yeah.
It's been lighting up like
storming,
daylight
all
out
right.
there. Yeah.
Our wonderful Wisconsin weather.
You have any other questions for us, Mary Ann?
I don't think so.
I have one. California cheese or Wisconsin cheese? Yeah.
Supposedly you guys have happy cows, so I'm going to say
Yeah.
California cheese.
Happy
Our
cheese.
cows aren't happy here.
I doubt it with all the preservatives and stuff.
Yeah. Well, we have, and especially right around our area, we have very, very large farms. So they have 4, 5, 10,000 cows that they're milking 3 times a day. You know, they're just running them. I don't know. How can they be happy?
Yeah, that's, whew, man.
Yeah, we have very, very large farms around here.
Wow. I'm just trying to picture how they would like milk that many cows. That's just crazy. Obviously automatic, but you know, wow.
Right. Yeah, it's crazy.
And they were production line, John. It's like any other business.
Oh yeah, yeah. I was just trying to picture it. It's like holy moly.
Any more questions anywhere? I know I don't have any more. And I guess Mary Ann might be right. We might actually only go for an hour tonight. Sorry, we only take an hour to talk about her topic.
Brian says, "How can you have happy cows with no water?" It's got a point.
Well, I want to thank you guys. It's been really fun.
Oh, you did. Thank you for coming in. Shoot,
Yeah,
coming in.
thanks for coming.
Stopping by.
Like I said, I watch a lot on Sundays, but I'm on my Kindle, so nobody knows I'm even there.
Well, I mean, when I start saying, a secret spot out to the window, it's on the Kindle.
Yeah.
Anyway, anybody else has a Kindle? We'll take it for them.
There you go.
There you go.
Chris is always thinking ahead. Oh man. Ah. Oh, there we go. You froze a little bit there.
I was going to say anything else, but I was going to say, in response to Brian's question, they're happy. How do you know the weeds they're eating are not the weeds that we know about?
Yeah. That's true.
The wife just said because you're not in Colorado.
It was medical marijuana was legal here first, so now it's totally legal. Not here, but there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So,
Cool.
okay, if there's no other questions, I'm sorry, people. Well, I guess we'll be quoted down for on the hour instead of the half hour. I'm not going to sit there and try to pull out another half hour out of our butts. I thought we had enough questions for the topic, and I was wrong. Next week, we are going to have Texas Cow treasures for Mother's Day. The 17th, we will have Wesley Williams on again, and we will be doing a live checking on your listing. John is going to give one, I'm going to do one, maybe two. And then if any viewers want to have our keywords chat or anything like that on the 17th, know where to come for a live checking.
Cool.
And then after that, we have a start confirmed with rankings on the 24th. And then CSA is coming back for the end of the month.
Yeah.
So, anything else you want to talk about, Mary Ann, or promote that you might have?
Okay, good. Just frozen on my screen was all.
Yeah, it's thundering again here, so I'm sure I'm going to get booted off again. I just want to say thanks again and have a great week.
Awesome.
And before I forget, tomorrow is Profit Talk and the RB3 show. Tuesday's Green Room Hangout. Who is going to be on the RB3 show tomorrow. You also have Meet and Greet on Wednesday, Catacomb on Thursday, and podcast on Friday.
Yep.
And pick a trip on Sunday on Ronnie Hart's
morning show.
And hopefully he learns how to do the comments correctly, so everybody can do a live chat.
Yep.
And oh yes, and I keep getting reminded. Don't forget about the Monday, Wednesday, Friday morning show on Resettle with Waco. Anything else you want to put out there, Sean?
No, I'm good. You covered it all.
Oh, I didn't cover it all because in the links below is a new group. Well, it's not necessarily new. I mentioned it a couple weeks ago. I changed it to a nationalized selling for $10 or more. If you want to get into it, there's the link below. So thanks again, everybody, and we will talk to you later.
Have a great week.
Bye.